Hey, Great Ghost, how you doing? Happy Saturday. Hey, train fan. I'm gonna get some things set up really quick, so forgive me if I don't respond right away. Get some things plugged in. I'm waiting for a NS leader at Northtown. Oh, nice. What direction's it coming from? East or west? And do you happen to know what train it's on? Did I forget? Ah, crud. I think we might be waiting for a little while for this train. As far as I know, it's somewhere up by Hinckley still, to my knowledge. Here's my settings. Say westbound, waiting for clearance into the yard. Oh, got it. Is it just a lone NS or is it all NS power? Because if it was all NS power, that'd be really nice. But one NS leader is pretty dang good too. NS with 2 GEVOs behind it, I think. The NS is good, the GEVOs, meh. Especially if they're BNSF. I'm sorry for any of you who like GEVOs. When you've seen as many as I have, it's like, it's not as crazy awesome, if you know what I mean. Now, especially the BNSF ones, if it's like a Union Pacific one, that's all right, but I've seen quite a few of those now too. But if it's like a CP or a NS or something, or a CSX, or even, did I say NS? CP, CN. You know, those ones, those are worth it in my... Let's go share you on Facebook. Let the world know we're doing this. Wind is getting a little crazy. Time to grab the wind tie. Alrighty, let's get this posted now. We just found out the train with the NS is the HNSI Northtown. Oh yeah, it means they'll be terminating in Northtown. Which would make sense, waiting to pull in. Sorry, I'm posting really quick that we are live. See how many people we can get in here while we wait for our train. Sorry about this wind, by the way. I wish this train was coming from the south and not from the north, because then I could be looking away from the wind. Right now we're looking not directly at it, but okay, I think that's all of them. Oh no, there we go. And on my own page. Yo, Mac, how you doing? Hey, Dylan, how you doing? Happy Saturday to you both. We got a train coming south. The only things I know about it is it's a BNSF train. And before I even started this stream, so 14 minutes ago, it was somewhere up by Hinckley. That's all I know. And they got routed to Andover. So I don't know if them being routed to Andover means that Northtown's not ready for them and that's where they're going to have them wait, or is there going to be something coming north at some point? I don't know. So for sure, it's going to come rolling right on by here. And it's somewhere up by Hinckley, so less than an hour till it's here, and that was 15 minutes ago, so it's a lot more information than I normally have, typically when you got a southbound coming. Normally I don't have it that good. Alright, well, yeah, got that stuff posted, so see how many people we get on or not. Alright, now I can... Dylan says great, Max says great. Last Thursday, went up to Elk River Station with my friend Caden. I got like 9 trains, and he had like 5 trains, BNSF and Amtrak. Yep, I saw your pictures, the selfie you two did. And Mac, did you post? Yeah, you posted pictures. Or did I just see Caden's pictures? It might have just been Caden's pictures that he got. Or maybe it was both of your guys's. But yeah, I saw the pictures from when you guys were there. Yeah, you guys had a good time. Train-wise and, of course, socializing-wise. Could be both of them. Yeah, there's probably a good chance I may have seen both of your guys' posts. Because I'm friends with both of you on there, so... And I see what you guys occasionally post on the different groups, too. By the way, did you guys see... It's the last short I uploaded of what the Skeletor did when he came by. That laugh was amazing. If you have not seen it, go watch it because that was really cool. And if this train that's coming, this BNSF one, if it just so happens to be the Superior Northtown, oh, I hope Skeletor's on it. But yeah, if you have not seen the last short I uploaded, yes, go watch it. It was funny, I saw it. Okay, train fans saw it. Yeah, Skeletor, he loves his job. No doubt about it, he loves his job. Hey, but he makes it entertaining, and it puts a smile on our faces, and he's having fun doing it. I just I was at Cedar, that skeleton on that train, that does not scare me. LOL. No, he's not scary. I just call him Skeletor because he's got a skeleton mask. That was the first thing that came to mind when I saw it was, oh, Skeletor. And then I had just been calling him that because nobody really had a name for him. And then one day when he was coming south on the Soup Northtown, basically right where we are here, he announced over the radio, Skeletor coming at you live. So he basically made it official that he is Skeletor. So from here on out, that's what we're calling him, is Skeletor. And he made it official himself by saying it over the radio. By the way, we got 9 people watching and 2 likes. We need more likes. Let's do like the last stream, where there was more likes than there were people watching it. You don't see that very often. And what was crazy about that, by the way, was it had like 9 people watching and 10 likes. So it had high on both ends. That guy just did a full out and back. Okay. Oh, the wind's died down. Take that. Hey, Jack. How you doing? Not the best, but good enough. You sick? Kind of feeling under the weather, maybe? No, it's not that my cousin's been annoying. Alright, I won't ask no more then. That's not my place. But sorry to hear it. You'll get through it. Just like with, any kind of family stuff. You got your good days, you got your bad days. Just hang in there. Hopefully you'll get things sorted out. Hey, no problem. If you want, I can say a prayer for you, too. If you'd like. It's just stuff. It is, all I know, BNSF train, routed to Andover, and before I started this stream, so 25 minutes ago, so it'd be over 25 minutes ago, it was somewhere up by Hinckley. So definitely, from Hinckley to here, it's about an hour, or a little under an hour. It depends on how fast they're going. So I'd say maybe another half an hour or so until the train comes through. But I'm just guessing because by it being up by Hinckley, it could have been north of Hinckley, so that would make it over an hour, or it could have been south of Hinckley, which would make it even less than an hour. So let's see, what time is it? So it could be here anytime between now and just after 7 o'clock, maybe? And I'm just guessing there. I'm just taking a going by guesstimation. And another thing we got to go in there too is it's routed to Andover. Thank goodness, well, kind of thank goodness, because that means you only get one train in this stream instead of Cambridge, because I'm south of Cambridge. So it's going to go past here, and then Andover is south of me by quite a few miles. So if it's routed to Andover, does that mean Northtown's not going to take them, or does that mean we're going to have a train coming north later today? I don't know. A few factors, but for it being a southbound, I'm surprised to have this much information. And the radio is on, so if there is any chatter, we'll hear it. Oh, or hopefully Skeletor's on board and he'll say something to us. Because after what he did the last time I caught him on, was it Thursday? I think it was Thursday. I always want to make sure I got a radio with me, because if we didn't have the radio on Thursday, wouldn't have caught that really cool laugh that he did over the radio. So yeah, if you haven't seen that short, go check it out. I'm going to keep doing that shameless plug, whether you like it or not. Hey truck dude, how you doing? Ooh, we're gonna get close to our max viewers for this stream. So far, the max that I've seen when I've been looking is 12, and we're currently sitting at 11. 11 people watching. I hear a semi driving in that scrapyard over there. At least that's what it sounds like. Oh, there you go. Now we're tied. I like to do these little challenges when I do them. Try to get like, you know, max viewage, and then if like the likes and the views are close, then it's like, oh, look at that. You know, this has got more than that. And it's just a fun little game I like to do. Which there's a guy who does like these really long live streams. Grigu? Is that how you pronounce it? Hey, how you doing? Grigu, I don't think I've seen you on these streams before. Is this your first time watching one of these? Am I going to catch CP 2816 on its way back to Canada? Possibly. Possibly, depending on how the timing all lines up. Because what I hear, it'll be coming to St. Paul on the 1st, I think. And then it'll go from St. Paul and beyond on the 3rd, I think, if I remember correctly. So I guess I'll have to see what's going on the 1st to the 3rd, and then determine, do I want to catch it coming into St. Paul, or do I want to catch it leaving St. Paul? And then time it around whatever else I'm doing. Nah, I just don't comment much. Oh, okay. All right. Christian Noel, the rail fanner, says awesome catches. We haven't caught anything yet. Unless you're referring to like other stuff. Then yes, I'd say that's awesome. And what else? Are they stopping at Union Depot again? You know as much as I do. It wasn't until just earlier that I found out that it's going to be in the St. Paul area like the 1st and the 3rd. So yeah, I don't know if they're stopping there again or are they just going to dump it in the yard. I don't know. Oh, yeah, sorry. A guy who does those. There's a guy that does these long streams at La Plata, and during his streams, he likes to put like a little scoreboard. It'll either be on the bottom or on the side, and it'll be a scoreboard that'll say like, let's say, 5 eastbounds and 2 westbounds. And I think it's really cool, and he makes it looks almost like you're watching like a football game or something. He's got like a scoreboard to see, and then every stream you bet on there is going to get westbound or eastbound or vice versa. Sorry, Greg Ghost. Thanks for reminding me. I don't know, it's fun to watch it. And he doesn't talk in his streams. I know it's a he because I've seen some of his other posts, and he'll also kind of, during the stream, he'll have the view of the track, then he'll zoom in on the signal, then he'll do like these drone shots when the train is going by, and somehow he gets all that stuff. Like, I don't get how he intertwines both the ground footage and the drone footage while doing the live stream. It must be some kind of program or something with YouTube. It's really, really cool though, how he does it. I like how he does that scoreboard, because I like comparing that. How many northbound, or not, that's the Hinckley. How many eastbounds and westbounds? It's kind of a cool concept, and you get a little scoreboard tally going. No worries. I think that's the guy who uses the drone. There you go. Okay, so we both watched the same one. There you go. Yep. Funny little things like that stand out. It's like, oh, you could be talking about anybody. And then you mention that one thing and everybody knows. If they all watch the same thing, there's that one thing that stands out that if you watch it, you know what they're talking about, or you know who they're talking about. And if you do it enough, everybody has got that one thing that somehow stands out. That way when you are talking about it, yep, that's the guy that does that. That's the person that does that. I know exactly who you're talking about. You find those entertaining, don't you, Grey Ghost? Very much so. Any plans to do a longer stream somewhere, please? Currently, no. I probably should do another one of those long. You're talking some like those Friday streams I've done? Is that what you're talking about? Where we usually go live for like 3-4 hours. I kind of do like doing those ones because everyone gets to hang out longer and couple or hours or so. Yeah, I should probably do another one sooner or later. I just keep doing these ones because I haven't really had like the time and just stuff doesn't line up to where I can go sit somewhere for a few hours and do it. That's why I've been doing a lot of these on the Hinckley lately because the timing just been right to where, okay, train's coming within the next hour or so at least I can do something like that. Get in a 20-minute to an hour long stream in because we're at 44 now. And I know the trains are coming, so I know I can pop out quick, get it, and then leave. But yeah, I'll have to get something planned to do a longer one. I haven't done one of those in a while, and those are fun. Those are really fun. You just sit at a spot for a few hours, you hang out, you got some people that'll stick around for the whole dang thing. It's like, that's impressive. That's impressive if you can stick around for most of the stream and just chat away. That's awesome. Then you got some, they come and go. They'll pop in, say hi, watch a train or two, then they'll leave, and then they'll come back and be like, hey, what'd I miss? It's just fun. It's really fun. You should go to Northtown sometime. I know. You're going to tell me that every stream, aren't you? Yeah, but the only good spot you can really go to, though, is that bridge, right? That road bridge that goes over it? Is that like the only spot you can really get like a decent view of Northtown? But you go to Northtown all the time, so maybe you might know of another spot. But that's the only one that I can think of from the times that I've been down there. There's that one bridge, that road bridge that goes over. And I think I've seen some of you post pictures from that spot. And that's the only spot I can think of. All the other spots are either blocked by buildings or fences. There's also a spot a block or two away from there that's in the ground, or on the ground. Oh, really? And it's not blocked by fences or nothing? I'm gonna take a screenshot of that, of your message. Then afterwards, at some point, I can go look around that area. Oh, no, it's not. Huh, I'll have to look into that. Because that's the only thing that really stops me with the... Let me look for the roads near there. Okay. Yeah, or I can go look it up later, too. Because, yeah, I mean, it's not blocked. Oh, yeah. That's the only thing is I worry about with, like, Northtown is the limitations of what you can see and what's blocking what. But the one thing that really makes me want to go to Northtown, even if it's only for a few minutes, is to get to a spot where I can snap some pictures of a lot of the locomotives that they got parked there that they haven't really been using. They just leave them sitting there in a nice row, like all the Executive Max and stuff that are parked there, and some of the odd painted ones, a few of the H1s. Because I've seen some pictures and some of the really faded rustic locomotives. Because it looks like they got a flood load of locomotives parked there. And being that I'm trying to keep track of like, build up this big thing of how many locomotives I photograph. It'd be nice to get them before BNSF decides they've been sitting here this long, we're going to get rid of them, So that's the only thing that might give me an incentive to want to go down to Northtown, just to get pictures of those that are parked there. It's near the intersection of University Avenue and 27th Avenue. All right, take a screenshot of that. Thanks, man. I'll do some looking into that. Yeah, 'cause you go down to Northtown quite a bit. You can also walk across 44th Avenue to take photos of the locomotive shops. Oh, that'd be nice. Yeah, because I've told you before about how I got this big thing going, try to take a picture of all these locomotives, got a whole file system for BNSF, and then in BNSF I break it down into their numbers, so like 0 to 999, and then 1000 to 1999. And then, and so on and so forth. So I'd also have like 8,000 to 8999 type deal. And in those subfolders, I've got individual subfolders for all the locomotives that fall into that number category. So altogether, I have over 1,800 different BNSF locomotives I've photographed out of their however many locomotives they have in their roster. UP, I'm almost up to 1,000 different 1,000 different numbers I photographed out of their roster. And then all the other ones are in like 100s. I think CPKC, I've got close to, I think, 200. My computer would explode. Well, and keep in mind, in those subfolders, like let's say I got, you remember when 251 and 252 were always out here? I've got over 65 pictures of 251 and 65 pictures of 252. So I have BNSF, and then in the 0 to 999 folder, I've got a folder for BNSF 251, and I have a folder for BNSF 252, and in those folders are all the pictures I've gotten of those locomotives. It's an interesting system, but the way I separated it out, that's how I can keep track of how many locomotives I photographed. And I photographed over 1,800 of them. And in those 1,800 are a whole bunch of duplicates. So if you took all those pictures, I'd have, just for BNSF, I'd probably have close to 3,000. But just each individual locomotive number, 1 to whatever, I've got 1,800 of them. If that makes sense. I love that though. My computer would explode. My goal is to try to get over 2,000 BNSF locomotives before the end of the year. That's what I'd really like to do. Being that I'm at 1,800, there's a good chance. UP, I'd like to get that up to 1,000. That way I can actually see it in the, 4 digits instead of the 3 digits it's been for years. Because the only time I really ever see UP power is here on the Hinckley. That's it. And I got quite a few the one time I was out in Nebraska too, but what was that other one? There was another area too that had a few UP, but it wasn't much. Well, Rochelle too. That gotten quite a few UPs at Rochelle, but a majority of them are here on the Hinckley. And they usually run them 2 locomotives at a time. Periodically, there might be 3 or 4, but most of the time it's just 2. Train should be getting pretty close, because we're nearing almost an hour. Yeah, our train's got to be getting close. I'm going to be waiting around for it, so I ain't leaving until the train goes by. If you haven't liked it yet, please give this a like. We got 12 viewers, and 5 likes. See if we can get that into the double digits. Maybe. Should be a thing that should periodically pop up. YouTube should add that. Just like a quick little reminder pop up that goes up. Being like, hey, you enjoying this stream? Hit the like. Then we don't have to awkwardly be like, hey, go like while you're at it. That's just so cliche. Everybody always asks that. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit the bell. Share. Is that a horn? It might have been a horn. Yeah, that's a horn. I hear a horn. Lisa, sure. Yeah, that's the horn. I hear a horn. Alright, now that we hear a horn, now would be your time to really like it. Like the daylights out of this thing. If Skeletor's on board, like it for him. Total respect for not forcing that down our throats. I tried not to, because of how many people do it. Alright, truck dude, you better hurry, because, is it just about here, or it's going through Cambridge? But, no, when it comes to the liking and the subscribing and the commenting, it just feels, of how many people do it all the time, it just feels weird to say it, because, like, everybody says it, it's just so programmed. So, I may do it from time to time, if it's just force a habit, or I see something is to a certain point, I'm like, oh, maybe I should say something. But a lot of the times, if you want to comment, if you want to like, if you want to subscribe, nobody should have to tell you to do it. You should just genuinely want to do it. And I feel like if somebody has to tell you to do it, it's not genuine. It means you don't genuinely like it. You don't genuinely, whatever. You should just want to do it on your own. That's why I'm kind of dead against people asking that you do it. But if I'm getting to a certain point, like a certain milestone or something, then yes, I'll try to push it. Thank you, Grey Ghost. And I'd say we've done pretty good. By not always constantly asking. We're at 2,500 plus. A good chunk of you. Hey, 13 viewers. We now broke past. That's the highest we've had at one time. Remember that little challenge? No, it's done pretty good though. Just having that little mindset of, okay, this is how to do it, and not be begging that people do a certain thing. It's done pretty good. We're not at crazy thousands, but it's still pretty good. Okay, I see a headlight coming through the trees. That train should be here within a minute or two. The next crossing it's going to blow at is the tar road just north of us. Gonna hit the record just in case Skeletor's on board. Wowzers. That was a long one. All right, put in your bets really quick before the detector goes off. How many axles do you think that train had? Because that was a long one. I'm guessing probably over 500, maybe close to 600. Sitting on my porch, I'll soon hear this train coming through. That's a nice long one. You must be south of Isani then. Many thanks for going live. Hey, no problem, Great Ghost. No problem. We're going to wait. Wow, 15 viewers. Wowzers. Norfolk Southern was your function. Norfolk Southern. Oh, what's your function? Yeah, too bad it wasn't leading.
BNSF Elmo 112.3. No defects. Repeat, no defects. Total axle 678. Temperature 73 degrees out.
Wow, almost 700 axles. Wowzers. Mountain Rail Link, along with NS. Anyways, how's it going? Hey, Detroit area. Pretty good. We're gonna be ending this now though because there's nothing else coming. So, get some of this stuff unplugged, I guess, before I end it. That's cool though. Maxed out at 15 people watching at one time. Yeah. Who was it here? Thompson? Is that what it is there? Yeah, that train should be getting close to you depending on how far south of Isani you are. Will be dependent on when it goes through. For you. All right, anywho, we're going to end this now. Thank you all very, very much for watching. Catch you in the next one. God bless. Bethel and through Andover. Oh, okay. Yeah, so it should be to you in a few minutes then. Not terribly too long. All right, see y'all later. Bye.